Alright, what's going on, everybody? Sorry for the delay. Had to make sure everything is secured before we go on a field trip. We're going back to Bad Girls University tonight. Scene of one of the most infamous juvenile girls riots in United States history. Tonight, if we ever get out of here. If I ever get out of here. Might not be able to go left. We'll have somebody coming down the walkway. So we'll need to back up. Screw it, we'll just have to go the long way. Alright. Let's get the hell out of here. I got a bad feeling about tonight. I don't know. Just got a feeling in me bones. Let's get out of here on our way. I'm going to start and have a cup of coffee, and then later I will clip this up and put it as a standalone feature on the channel. So it'll look like a duplication tomorrow. Let's go down here and get a cup of coffee. I hope everybody's doing well tonight. Ready for a little field trip. Let's hope our weather holds. If you go down in the description box, you'll see a link, and if you click on the link, it'll tell you some of the horrific history of this place we're going to visit tonight. Keep your fingers crossed we can get up there. Gotta let things calm down traffic wise. Look at all the turkeys over here. It's a damn party. It's a turkey fiesta there. Look at that. The gang's all there, man. Oh, big boys there. Got the whole gang. It's turkey time. You boys gonna be on the table? Coming up and see if I got any treats. Huh? I got nothing. I got nothing. Yeah, we got to be careful. Last time I was up here, it was rainy too. So, but if you're not going up in here in the gloomy time, then you're not getting the most out of Halloween season. So we're going to have a bit of a field trip tonight. First, we're going to get a call tonight, so tonight is strictly just a text-to-speech this evening, so just to let you guys know. Yeah, Lenny, we're just loaded with turkeys around here. The whole back of the rancho is like a convention there today. There's zillions of turkeys around here because the acorns from all of the oak trees, they love that tannin. Look like that can kick. There's some pretty big jobs there, and they don't care about nothing, because they come up and think you're going to feed them or give them some eats, and then you'll never get rid of them. They'll be around your place forever. And they just come here and they just get bigger and fatter and bigger. How you doing, Tattoo? Hey, Cindy, how you doing, babe? Little field trip up to Los Galicos tonight. People like to see the way the girls used to be institutionalized up there. It's abuse, suicides, murders, and weird experimentation. No doubt a lot of the R word too. How you doing, Fire Chick? What's going on? I think we'll just take our chances here. Yeah, so we got a little bit of a field trip. Those of you who have been on the channel for a while, hey Diane, well remember we did this field trip, perhaps 2 years ago at the beginning of the pandemic. So it has been, before the pandemic, I mean, so it has been a while. it's the kind of place you want to go up where it's really, when the weather's all gloomy. Hey, how you doing, Tara? Because it's a gloomy ass place, right? All right. Okay. Yep. Fire chick remembers. Like any other thing in California, it was actually off of an old ranch from one of the oldest ranches in California here. In 1945, the governor, Jerry Brown, decided to open up a girls' juvenile facility for the state of California. Right. I am back. Okay, how you doing, everybody? Oh boy. Around. How's everybody doing today? It feels like I haven't seen you guys in forever. Forever. There I am. So we're gonna have a little bit of a road trip, a little bit of a journey tonight, and we'll wait till we fill up a little more. We'll set the stage. I've been to this place before. It's creepy as all get at. It's weird. It's got bad vibes. It's all kinds of spooky stuff around there. Weird sights when you look in the windows. And it's hey, big dog, it's a multi-use property now because it still to this day has the I think it's the Boys Juvenile Center is up there. It also has the Juvenile Justice Court up there. They like to keep that separate from the rest of the adult facility. And it also has a homeless camp up there. So I don't know what security's gonna be. I don't know. I've had run-ins before. I've had issues. I've seen creepy sights in the windows, and it's just it's a hell of a property. Hey, Cobra John. It's a very old, it's about almost a 200-year-old ranch. And in 1945, then Governor Brown, Edmund G. Brown, decided to open a juvenile facility for girls. And they had a lot of rise of lesbianism. You had love triangles among administrators. You had suicide, all kinds of bad stuff. You can imagine some of the stuff. I need not go into detail. Some of the horrific things that probably were done to these girls in this facility. Back at that time, government officials, particularly in the medical field, had kind of a free hand, and there wasn't anybody to stand in the way of experimentation and things like that. And it's almost like this was before even the One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest era, okay? We've already been up to the old insane asylum. I only could only do a recorded video up there. But California was one of the forerunner states in terms of experimentation on people that were in lockup and in custody. And the stories that have come out from this facility are legendary. In 1953, there was the worst riot of juveniles in the history of California. These girls, because of being separated to facilities in LA and other places in California, they rioted because they did not want to say goodbye to their lovers and their friends, and National Guard had to be called out. Serious, serious business. In the thumbnail, you'll see the picture of the California Highway Patrol taking some of the girls in custody on the in one of the hallways there. So it should be interesting. You know, we might get blocked at the gate. I don't know, but we're gonna try. And it's the time of year where we want to do stuff like this, and this is fun stuff to do, to go creeping around. You're going to see a lot of the stuff that's overgrown. Maybe things have improved since last time. Old basketball courts, volleyball facilities, gymnasiums, theaters, old hulks of buildings that are falling down. I mean, who knows what we're going to see up here. But it's the kind of place you want to make sure you're up there when it's darkness. I guess you could metal detect there. I guess you probably could. Probably be okay. But I don't know. I can't answer that for sure because it borders your park. You'll see some people that are potentially walking their dogs. There's some really weird off-site buildings that look like something out of like a horror movie, Green Acres or something, stuff like that. So you might see some people around there and things like that. I don't know how it's going to go. It's about 10 miles out of town. It's going to be a little bit of a haul. Okay, and there's just a lot of multi-use there. It's always been associated with the Juvenile Justice Center, and now I think it's only boys that they have up there from the county. I'm not sure if girls are kept in county or they're sent to another facility. But after that riot in March of 1953 or whatever, people didn't look at girls the same way again in institutions. Because there wasn't another institution where the National Guard had to be called out at the request of, they requested the governor to call them out to get control of the situation. Hey Liz, how you doing, babe? You know, we're gearing up towards Terror's coming on Monday, and that's going to be a lot of fun. And I've been talking to Janet. I think Janet wants us to do an overnight down there, so I'm going to talk to Terror. We're getting that all organized. I got a couple personal medical appointments coming up Thursday and Friday. Just routine stuff to take care of. Hey, Lisa Ann, AJ, good to see you tonight. So, hey, Melanie, I'm doing good. Another wonderful thing today, Joey D, our wonderful friend. Hey Doolittle, our wonderful friend Joey D came by for a visit for an hour or so today. I'd not seen him since April of 2019 when we had the party at the Rancho with JK NoCal and his wife Harmony. We had the boss and Janet, we had Bobby. We just had a hell of a good time, and we saw Joey D, and I had not seen him since. Hey Jason, how you doing? And it was really good to catch up with him today. He brought me a beautiful frying pan that had been in his house that he doesn't use, and his wife was deceased some years ago, and she thought it was too heavy for her to use. So I'm happy to have gotten that pan, and he brought up a few other goodies, some beer and some other stuff, and it was really great to catch up with him and see him. He looked good. Yeah, Terraboo on the Rancho. Yeah, so the let's talk a little bit about the tent also today. I did not open the box. I was just too busy trying to clear the decks. I'm trying to do 2 weeks of work so that I can be clear next week when Terror comes. I already know, like, Thursday, November 4th, I have an appointment I have to keep in the morning. No way I can avoid that. But other than that, I'm pretty clear. So we're going to have a good time with Terror's going to be doing something in Kitchen Stadium. We're going to have a very good time, and this will be, I think... Yeah, you're watching the Orioles in the World Series, 1966, 1969, 1970, 1971, 1979, or 1983. Which year are you watching? Yeah, to Diane, I've turned the music off tonight. I try to strike that balance between music and just, you know, text to speech and things like that here. So I think we all want to have focus tonight and have a good time. After our visit to this facility, we will of course have a cocktail. I was able in this store to pick up the heat nuts. They don't have the honey nuts. I was able to get 2 for $1.09. So we'll have one tonight, and then we'll have one for tomorrow. So yeah, another night. You're very kind. Hey Anne Marie, you're very kind. I did receive word from one of my moderators today that one of our longtime friends of the channel has passed away, sadly. You may know Sharon and Kookie, her husband. They were often in my chat. She was wonderful. I believe that she was Canadian. A wonderful gal, I think Sharon B or something like that. And she would always talk about it. Her husband had the clown avatar, Kookie. Wonderful people. My condolences to Kookie. They were both wonderful people. It was a joy when they came onto the channel. I do not know the particulars of what it was that took her from us. I don't know. I just know that she was wonderful, and her husband was funny too, and probably still is kooky. So my deepest condolences to the family after that. I was kind of really shocked today, and I'm saddened by that news. But I thought that we should pass that along. One of my moderators passed that along to me today, who happened to be a friend of hers. So it's going to put some sadness on the holiday season. Hey Capricorn, so God bless, and my thoughts and condolences go out to the family. You would probably recognize her. She had like the poodle avatar, a little white poodle, and her husband had like a clown head and a kooky, and it was like Sharon B and kooky, and she would come in, not too, maybe once every other week or something. I think she was more into the regular stream drama and all that kind of stuff. But she was always very kind to me, as is her husband. Very nice. So it's a 1970. I've heard it 3 weddings. What's the name of the song? Yeah, I just don't have the music. Hey SW. Just want to kind of have a clean stream tonight. The text-to-speech is working good if you want to put a message out. I'm not hauling the speaker around tonight. I need to go here light in case I have to move fast. I don't want to drop anything. I came out this afternoon to move the van for Joey D so that he could turn around in the driveway, and I saw my wallet on the floor of the van. That's how dumb I am. I mean, that could have just as easily gone on the ground last night, so I have to be damn careful. Hey, Music and Me, how you doing? She's a brick house. Quirky girl, I'm not really privy to the details of her passing. I just know it was within the last couple days or so that she passed away. I had no idea of any illness or anything. I just don't know. So, of course, I'm saddened by that because she was always a very nice person. So we'll have the full-on night tonight. Then I guess I'll try to get some tacos. Being as it's Taco Tuesday, maybe I'll get a platter or something later down here. I haven't quite decided yet. Although last night was an epiphany, because I went to another Jack in the Box instead of the Jerk in the Box here. And I shouldn't say that, because I know these people work hard, but they're just not doing a good job of running this hood franchise here, okay? I mean, I know they're trying the best, but I've seen people throw cups across the counter and just almost go back there and grab people by the collar and pull them over the counter. Because of deficiencies, thank you, Lindy, because of deficiencies in the execution of the English language and other things, people tend to lose their shit sometimes when they're hungry. And these people have been on the receiving end of that. Somebody took a bottle and smashed the speaker that you're talking to, or the microphone, and some other things. So, how you doing, Lori? So it is what it is, Karen in the box, right? So you got to be careful. I think now more than ever, you really got to try to have patience. Okay, but last night, I think Jody, one of my moderators, said, hey, you know what? There's 3 in town. Why are you punishing yourself on the hood when you can go up a couple miles up the road? And lo and behold, within 4 minutes, I was in and out in a perfectly done burger with lettuce, tomato, onion, pickles, ketchup, and mustard on a nice soft bun, perfectly executed, warm, wrapped properly, drive-through delivery wrapper, cheerfully with a smile. And I thought to myself, my God, I am really living down in the armpit of the universe down here in the hood. And of course, well, I am, It is. Where else? This elegance. Lori Teeling, this ain't New Hampshire, honey. You know what I'm saying? It's the hood. It is what it is. Yeah, there's always a better option. Always a better option. So, Hood Rat Tuesday. All right, so we know what the plan is going to be for tonight. By way of background, those of you who are just coming in, by 1945 in the state of California, delinquency was an emerging problem. As a result of the war and losses of particularly male personnel, men in World War II, as the war progressed, there was more and more unsupervised kids and families were stretched out. Women, mothers, grandmothers were working in war industries important to the cause of fighting a world war on two fronts. And a lot of kids, this was really where kind of the latchkey phenomenon. A lot of kids were left on their own, and trouble started to ensue. Idle hands are the devil's workshop. Okay, so some boys and girls started to, started to get into trouble. By 1945, Governor Edmund G. Brown, Jerry Brown's father, later governor, decided that they needed to open a girls' juvenile facility, and they chose this former ranch here, Los Gulicos. I mean, the building is still standing from 1840 something, the main home. And they established it there. Well, you can do things with good intentions, and I'm sure 95% of the time the place was run efficiently, humanely, with really not a lot of bad press coming out and stuff. But then there started to come out reports of love triangles amongst personnel, and of course abusive residents and things like that. You would expect that type of thing would go right there. And at that time, medical personnel and administrative personnel were given a pretty free hand in how they could run things. And think about the movie One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Now take that experience and take it to girls between ages 13 and 18 or whatever. 13 and 19 or whatever. Well, in 1953, because of what was going on with some of the sexual relationships within the residents and things like that, the state decided to ship the girls out, break up some of these romances. And at that particular time, a full-on riot ensued, and you can click on the link in the description box. It'll take you to a full-on article about the facility and about the worst juvenile riot in the history of California. It became so bad that they had to call in the National Guard to put that down. The thumbnail picture that you see there is California Highway Patrol officers taking away and locking up some of the girls. A pretty famous photograph of that era. So that's what we're going to be going up and seeing tonight. We do have a little bit of, I don't know what the weather's going to be. We're just going to have to tough it out. I brought my jacket with me just in case. Hey, Jasmine, but I don't want to stand out and be too visible up here. Hey, how you doing, Doreen? What's up? Thank you. Well, I think the best history, Doreen, is the history that can come to life. The history that you can see with your own eyes, and you can imagine being a resident here. And there's some facilities up here today. There's still some educational things. There's still some things. Hi, Cheryl. There's still some things going on in some of these buildings up here. But I don't know how easy it's going to be to penetrate the property and get in there. And I have all my light. I have my pepper spray. I think I have everything I need tonight. What we're going to see is if things haven't changed that much, and I have no reason to believe that a lot of things have changed up there. You will be able to peer into windows and see some of these dormitory arrangements, and they almost look like cells these girls are housed in, and cafeteria just some of the administrative buildings and things like that. Those institutions were a bad time. Way back, you had some orphans and maybe, yeah. Generally, the war years spurred a lot of loss of father figures during the war. A lot of families were separated because of war industries. Of course, California had tremendous aircraft manufacturing, tremendous shipbuilding facilities and all that. The Oakland, the Kaiser, the whole Kaiser Permanente was started as a health plan just for Kaiser employees. And look at what it is today. So, right. There is a homeless camp nearby. We got to watch out. It's a regulated homeless camp. I have no intention. This is what we might get defeated. I don't know. But we're not going to intrude on that space. I guarantee you that. So, right. Thank you, Dorian. Very sweet of you, honey. We have been here. We have been here before. I think the first time I went up with D, Junkyard Dog said the shipyards would have been something to see in person back in the day. Junkyard, I did a cinematic travel and adventure called A Day in Sausalito. Sausalito is where they have all the people that live on the houseboats, the artists and things there. They've been there since the 1920s and 30s. It's where Otis Redding wrote the song Sitting on the Dock of the Bay there in Sausalito. In that video, I tour a facility that shows the old marine ship facility, and it would blow your mind when you look at just houseboats there in a calm, peaceful cove to see what used to be there in the 1930s and 40s. I would encourage you to go back and look at that video. It's one of my cinematic travel logs. I went on with D-Dubs. I think it was number 2 or number 3. You will enjoy it, and you will...
Tater Tot _S tipped $5 through Super Chat. You rock. Enjoying some coffee, woot woot.
Woot woot. Well, thank you, honey. Thank you. Thank you, Tater Tot. Heartbeats Vanity. Thank you, sweetie. Besides Marin Ship, you had Long Beach. You had tremendous facilities all over the Oakland, Alameda. You had all kinds of facilities. Mare Island Naval Base here. Huge, huge. Okay, so do check that out if you're interested. It'll blow your mind to see the pictures of Marin Ship. And they're the place that set the record for building a ship in like 43 days, completed, floated, and out to sea. There you go, Diane. I'm a Kaiser Permanente member since birth. Had Blue Cross for 1 year. Awesome. Good for you. Good for you. Stay healthy. Stay healthy. Hey, Catherine said my dad worked at Marin Ship. Yeah, so you'll be able to see it. There's one building that's left standing there, the old machine shop. I said it cinematically. You can listen to the music from the old Marine hymn played. Right, you'll enjoy that. You'll enjoy that visit there. You'll be able to see the houseboats of Sausalito, the whole shamir right there. Thank you, Kelly. I have 2 new sweatshirts that are arriving today. They're the Muay Thai Fight Club. I'm very excited to have them. One of them has the big tiger, and the other one is a black and white. So it's I love that. I love that gear. Yeah, thank you. Jody has it. A Day in Sausalito. I would encourage you, bookmark that. Watch that later, and you will see some not only music history with Otis Redding and Janis Joplin and all that ilk, and Alan Watts, the great philosopher, the guy who brought Zen Buddhism to the United States. All of them used to hang out over in Sausalito, hanging out on houseboats and all that kind of stuff. Left my home in Georgia, headed for the right. Great song. How you doing, Mew? Great song. You enjoy that? It has pretty high production values on that. So I would encourage all of you to go down to the playlists on the channel, which there's over 100 playlists, and look at some of the epic trips. A day in San Francisco with D-Dub at the very height of the pandemic. Well, you want to see what Chinatown was looked like shut down. A lot of people would watch that video. At that time, one of the things I think Cheryl will remember was the brutal realities of trying to get something to eat. Because basically everything was shut down. I think we managed to get one Chinese takeout thing to eat or something like that, and that was the thumbnail of us sitting on the stoop there eating that with chopsticks. So check out a lot of those great videos that are over there. They're a lot of fun. So let's keep our fingers crossed tonight we're able to go up here. If you want to do a little pre-field trip reading, I have a link in the description box that you can click on. That it has the story of Los Colicos, the juvenile facility up here, and a lot of the not so sweet history and things about that. So it's still, you know, the old facilities have been shut in, but there's new facilities on the property. There's the Juvenile Justice Center. There's now a homeless camp up there. Says there's a park. There's a lot of crap that goes. There's a lot of crap that is situated up there, and right at the base of it, we have the fabled St. Francis Winery, which is amazing. Thank you, Doreen. I appreciate. Yes, you've been a wonderful watcher and commenter on the travel videos. So I thank you very much, Doreen. You're always a wonderful wonderful subscriber here on the channel. All right, I think with that being said, we'll start to make a hill here. A little bit of light would probably be a good thing. Get my keys here. Yeah, make sure you're on live chat tonight. I do have a flashlight. I do have pepper spray. We are at another place that is renowned for mountain lions and things up in the hills here, especially when it comes down to dusk. So we have to be very, very careful about, be damn careful. You know, once this stuff all reverts back to wildness when the sun goes down, and I do worry. Let's see if I can turn here now. We're going to try to get on the freeway here. Slow ride, do. Take it easy, do. Let's see if we can get over here. Now, if we can't get up here, we'll probably maybe creep around Kenwood, or we'll go down to maybe we'll creep around Jack London, the author of Call of the Wild, America's first real adventure novelist before Ernest Hemingway. To Build a Fire, Call of the Wild, and all those great stories, his home out here in Glen Ellen. But we'll see. I'm hoping that we're not going to be defeated here. So with that, our road trip begins as we go east on Highway 12. Tonight we'll be going out to the Valley of the Moon here. So thank you. We do not have music tonight. It's only text-to-speech. I'm taking a night off from music so we can concentrate on things that I'm talking about and things that I'm going to be showing you guys. So that will work out well. Hi, Nancy. Metering lights are on. The skies look a little threatening, but I've got my jacket tonight. But if it gets bad, well, we'll just do the best we can out here. All right, now Now beginning to head out the east side of Santa Rosa. In the distance you can see one of the mountains looming there in the horizon. We're going to go out by Mount Hood today, which is the headwaters of that rushing river that you saw yesterday when we went down Santa Rosa Creek. I think our weather's supposed to clear up tomorrow, and Thursday I have a medical appointment, and Friday I have a medical appointment. Then I'm pretty clear with Tara coming. Now, if we get signal degrading, there's not much I can do about it. I seem to recall the signal sometimes gets a little compromised up here. But we're going to do the very best we can. And if the signal goes rotten, we'll just try to take the resolution maybe down to 720 or something like that. Might clean it up a little bit. If worse comes to worse, maybe down to 480. I don't know. Do the best we can. What you're looking on that, what, a Quirky's thumbnail or my thumbnail? Hey Lulu, how you doing, sweetheart? And it was so great to see Joe D today, Joey D. Came by. Yeah, Quirky's always changing them up. She had the pumpkin, she had the witch. Right. That's what the channel mascot does. I don't think, Cheryl, I mean, you've been here on these journeys. I don't think I've ever been up here that that it's been a clear, it's always been gloomy as hell up here. Driver. My excellence is in long haul highway driving. The rain's picking up a little bit here. That's always been my forte, is 500 to 1200 miles in a day. I don't really need, I'm not the kind of person that needs to hit every rest stop and all that. I just keep barreling down the miles. How you doing, Sonny? How are you? But this is just a very misty little rain. It's not bad. Amazes me is this main ranch house up here has still not never burned down, which amazes me, because by the time you get water resources up that hill in the 1800s and stuff, but it seems to be almost made of like a stone, like a cement or something. We hit the road on a road trip. We're coming through Bennett Valley. Slow ride, do. Take it easy, do. Slow ride, don't hit that bike rider, do. I think the longest farthest I drove in a day was from Quad Cities, Illinois to Salt Lake City, 1,200 miles. Midnight. That was Al. 18 hours. Yeah, bus. A cross-country train trip. I'm not like to be on the open road. Terror to hit the road for Vegas. Maybe try to put Slab City and again. So look at the need to know about where we're going tonight, babe. Good to see you. How you doing tonight, Nori? We're going to Bad Girls University tonight. There's the camper van. This facility is where they we're gonna be challenged on signal a little bit. Okay, if we lose it, I'll try to reestablish. If worse comes to worse, we just have to kill it and get back to town. There's nothing to be done about it. You know, I think we should be okay. The only problem, we're at the end of the month, and you know Verizon likes to choke me down. So we'll see. 'Cause they hate my plan. Signal will come and go depending on their location here. We're kind of down in a little bit of a valley right here, right now. Once we get out to the valley of the moon, we might be a little better over here. We're down in a valley. Getting ready to roll by Spring Lakes here. Well, we'll see what happens. The important thing is we go up to our destination and we see what the signal's like up there. Because even if it's a little choppy going over, if we can do 1080 up there, we're a lot better. We're up a little bit on the hill. We might get some good signal. You know, it's worth it to try to do our highest resolution that we can. But right now I'm going through a Bennett Valley here. So I'm down between the hills and stuff, so it's going to be a little problematic. Hey, how you doing, Wendy? I'm going to keep myself clear tonight, honey. I'm going to do my best, Wendy. Thank you, darling. There's my sweet girl. There's the channel sweetheart right there. Channel sweetheart. What did I call you, Wendy? I called you my channel guardian angel. That's what you are. Yeah, we don't have any music on today. It's strictly text-to-speech. That's it today. Our signal should probably improve a little bit as we now climb in altitude here. Yep, Wendy's my official channel guardian angel here. All right, we're coming up on Highway 12 now. And this is over by Oakmont. This is where Bird and I were at the driving range here. The Oakmont Golf Club. Yeah, I hope so, Laurie, because we got to go up the hills, and I never know what the signal's going to be from one point to another. You know, I'm generally always disappointed. I mean, I want stuff in 1080. We don't want to be on this road when it's too late. This is a death highway, Highway 12 here, because everybody comes out to the wine vineyards and tasting rooms, and they get all tanked up after a day of driving through the valley doing tastings at 10 or 15 wineries, and then they come down this road and they blast into each other. So you got to be damn careful. Does Nightbot still have that? I don't know, I thought I disabled Nightbot tonight. Yeah, this is definitely a road of doom. Where the burn came over, part of the burn in 2017. Took almost every, stripped these trees and just killed them all up on the hills. Terrible. This was the first year since 2016 I did not smell smoke this fall. This rain just put a stop to fire season, thank God. Beautiful day out in the Valley of the Moon. All the grapes have been harvested. Just some of the last varieties that need a lot of hang time for maximum sugar. Yeah, I think my moderators will... I think if you give me a second when we get up here, I can disable Nightbot. I can pull that one out of here and get that one disconnected. I thought I turned that one off. I can just put you guys on hold for a second, open up Nightbot and disable that command. I thought I did that today. This is where we turned in on the right here for golfing at the with Bird. That's a beautiful facility. Up in the left, you can see Mount Hood up there. We're going to go up the side of Mount Hood. Hey, Kitty, I'm doing good today, honey. How you doing? chilling out, getting ready to head up Pythian Road. Just keeping alert, keeping my eyes on the road. It's my least favorite highway in California, besides Highway 1 around the tip of Marin County. That was terrible. When I left Stimson Beach and decided to make a shortcut into Mill Valley, what a mistake that was. That was the most terrifying road. God, that was awful. There's the Ledson Castle over there behind the trucks. You can see it's beautiful winery, legendary. Looks like a castle out there. Famous picture of the fire coming down the hill behind it. Here we go, guys. Keep your fingers crossed. We might have to do a nip in here a couple times. Let's see if these roads are even open. This is this famous St. Francis winery here. It's beautiful. There's few sights more beautiful in America than be sitting on that back deck overlooking the vineyards right in the shadow of the mountain there, just sipping and tasting wines at one of the most storied wineries in America right there. What's up, Vicky? Let's take our time. We got nobody behind us. This is really a beautiful facility over here. It's made to look like it's like built as a monastery here. St. Francis, they're closed for the day now. Well, what a wonderful facility. Just to sit out on the back deck there. Nice. Hey, Miss Podwina. Gates there. Nice. Signal situation. Let's see. Don't tell me the park is closed. Which way are we going? Let's see. No outlet. I don't think we need to go that way. Alright, it's like a rent-a-cop there. That's the homeless area over there. We don't want to go over there. Shit, I thought we were dead right there. Alright, here we go. This shit is really spooky up here. That's all the camp. That's the new juvenile facility. They don't want anybody going into... Actually, the old blown out gym is up there too. Hang on, guys. What's the signal like right now? Boy, this place looks worse than ever. Take that down. Let me see. Oh, shit. Let's see. Let us see. Yeah, it's saying it isn't that great. Let me see. Is that it? Let me see here. Let's see. Yeah, we'll see if it cleans up some. are we gonna get the hell in here? Trail closed. Let's see. Hey Angus, how are you? I'm trying to do the best I can, guys. I don't know if we're going to be able to pull this off or not. Son of a bitch. All this stuff is still... The question is... came through here, right there. Deer. Up here. Say. Go sliding off the side of this. Alright, what's the signal like now? What's the signal like now? Let's see. Hey Joey D, how you doing? Alright. How's the signal? Like really terrible? Alright, let's see what we got. I don't even know if we're gonna get in here, guys. Coming on Monday, Bobby. We're gonna have you over to dinner and everything. All right, Bobby. It's okay. Okay, it ain't perfect. Let's see what we got here. All right, see if we can. Don't want to lose anything here. This has got really bad feel to this shit already. You know. I don't know how far we're going to have to go down the road. All right, I'm going to try to take it down to 720p. I'm kind of just parked on the side of the road here. There's an old camp place there. I don't know if that's somebody. Let's see. Somebody pulled off the road there. I'm just trying to see how I can change my resolution here. Oh, I forgot how to change it. What do I do? How bad is the resolution? Let's see. Yes, let's see. Edit. I don't need to edit. Got our flashlights, our battery pack here. Just taking some pictures. Like your display. Oh, it's screaming. Ferritin. I gotta tie my shoe. Here before. Did I make a wrong turn somewhere? I think this was closed here. I don't know. We're really screwed. Yeah, I got my keys in my pocket. I'm gonna tie my shoe real quick. Oh, watch out for rattlesnakes. Hold on. I just gotta familiarize myself with the road. Let me see. How's our signal? It should be getting a little better as we get lower here. Let's see. We gotta remember how the hell to get out of here. Let's see. Okay, I'll put my keys around. Now, what the hell is this trail? Right. Do I go in here? What? Smoldering debris, heat exposed chemicals, hazard falling trees, unsteady, unstable ground. Assume the risk of these conditions upon entry. All right. I wish I knew how to fix this. I can't remember how to fix this and downgrade this. Let me see something here. Still telling me the connection is a little bit unstable. Yeah, I'm trying to see how I, oh shit, there's a car right there. Damn it. It is spooky. I got this dude coming down the road too. How you doing? Good. Taking a couple pictures tonight. How you doing? Okay. Is the main Galicos open? The main.
Up top.
I have to keep going up the road.
Yeah.
Okay. I just saw some wild turkeys over. Yeah, all over the place. So further up the hills, the main. Okay. The old school up there. Just keep going up the hill. Okay. Cool. Have a good night. It's making a weird noise. Gosh, now I gotta turn around on this road. This will be good. I don't know, man. Are you kidding me? I gotta go further up this. Oh, no. Guy was nice. I guess I'll have to come down and turn around here. Wow, what a struggle to get up here. What the hell was down there? Still the burn area. They got really tight security. All right, hold on, guys. We're going to have another lousy connection. Damn it. What are my settings here? Let's see. Camera Pro. Close that. Let's see. I just can't remember. Settings. Edit. That ain't gonna work. Wow. That's the electric car noise. We gotta go further up this hill. This is unreal. I'm gonna smash my car up here. There's all kinds of down stuff. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of how I can't remember how I did this. My settings. Let's see. I did them before. I can't remember. I was able to change it on the fly before. I gotta be careful I don't ground the car. I don't think this thing is this far. I mean, I'm not that far up the mountain, man. That stuff is over there. We'll try one run. There's no way it's up the mountain. Where the hell's Bobby? He knows. What the hell's that guy doing? Connection. There's not much I can do. Let's try. The signal might improve once we get up there. It'll be exorcisty when we get up here. Closed. This was all burn area, but I don't see anything down. Let's see, that was, I think we got to go a little more up here. It's over there. Isn't that all the facility? Alright, no guts, no glory. As the weather's degrading, everything is going to shit. Damn sure this thing ain't around. This could be the end of the No.